A social issue is one that impacts a large number of people in a society. It is a collection of common problems in modern society that many people are working to solve. It has negative consequences for large groups of people, and it's widely recognized as a condition or behavior that must be addressed. Overpopulation, economic inequality, lack of education, unemployment rates are high, and superstitious beliefs are one of the factors that contributes to the social problems, especially in the Philippines. Conducting awareness programs may be the most effective strategy to address our society's social issues.
Kain ng kain, Chloe, tapos ligo na tayo, okay? Gusto mo uminom? Nagutom mo ang dokumento ni Ma'am.
Anong nangyayari dito?
Ay, wala po, Ma'am. Wala po.
OMG, yung mga dokumento ko!
Ma'am, sorry po. Hindi ko po sinasadya. Natabig po kasi ni Chloe. Siya na po.
Matutuloy ba na sorry mo yung mga dokumento ko?
Sorry po talaga, Ma'am.
Ano ba yan, Sarah? Yan na nga yung ginagawa mo. Ang tanga-tanga mo pa.
Ay, Ma'am, nasasaktan po ako.
Alam ka naman ang utang ng nanay mo sa akin, hindi pa nababayaran eh. Chloe! Chloe!
Chloe!
Kasalanan mo na lahat to eh, Sarah!
Oh, sorry po.
Get out!
Sorry po.
Get out now!
Human trafficking is defined as the use of force, deception, or compulsion to gain a labor or commercial sex act. Sex trafficking, forced labor, and debt bondage are the most common types of human trafficking. Debt bondage, as depicted in the video, occurs when a person is forced to work in order to repay a debt. Peonage, on the other hand, is a system in which an employer forces a worker to repay a debt through working.
We can avoid this through increasing public knowledge about human trafficking and its effect on victims, lowering the prevalence of human trafficking, assisting victims, prosecuting offenders, and equipping communities to respond to the problem.
Kuya, sana si Mama. Paano na yung almusal natin? Si Mama? Wala pa si Mama eh. Hindi pa nakakauwi si Mama. Maghilamos ka na. Ito nga pala yung biscuit. Iiwan mo na kita ha. Hanap lang ako ng makakain natin Mama. Huwag kang alis dito ha. Sige Kuya, ingat lang. Yung project ko nga po pala. Huwag niyo kakalimutan. Sige, sige. Nagugutom na ako. Asan na kaya si Mama? Wala pa rin akong nalilimos. Kaya kahit ano lang po. homeless, lack of financial and essential support, uneducated squatter, and unemployed are just some examples that can be called as poverty. But what is poverty? Poverty is a state or condition in which a person or community lacks the financial resources and essential for a minimum standard of living. It is a serious social issue that the Philippines is currently facing. As year passes, the cases of poverty to the country is rapidly increasing due to the early pregnancy and the heat of pandemic.
But why it is happening? Poverty happens because of many reasons, and some of them are due to the change in market demand for skills or labor, gaps in social safety nets, the high cost of education and health, inequalities, lacks of jobs and livelihood, and lack of government support. What are the solutions and prevention can we make about this serious social issue? Since poverty starts mostly with teenage pregnancy, officials should make an organization that promotes and tells the young ones that this case is not as easy as they think. Also, the government should provide the good and essentials that every people in the poverty area needs. Give them some support, like healthcare support, adequate food, sanitation and clean water, shelter, and most important, education. Give them educational support, especially the children, for them to understand and realize their situation, so that they won't waste their education.
Raisa, nakita mo na ba yung tao dito sa school?
Ha? Ano meron?
Yung babae. Galing daw sa public school. Balita ko nga, crush daw siya ng crush ko. Sinabi naman sa akin na di sa gabi.
Sa'yo nga po lang ang nasa ng picture, mas malalim mo sana makikita. Ano naman ako pakita sa mga sinasabi. Akin pa rin sila. Kasi naman, kinikilit na mabuti niya ako.
Huwag hindi niya pinansin. Kung alam mo ka, piling ko ganda. Tama rin naman sa sasabihin natin. Sino ba siya? Baka yung sinasabi ni Casey ko sa music. Ayun nga. Sino ba? Baka maglakas na loob mo kung hindi ako kami. Wala ko pang narinig. Kinakausap kita ha. Bigyan ka ba? Kasi na nagbibigay ko niya pala. Hindi mo ba kami kilala? Hindi ko na nga kami kilala dahil may ginagawa mo. Kaya ano na lang ito kami makikita sa akin. Ayaw mo talaga sa mata? Ayaw mo ba? Buti na bigyan ng pizza ng kanina, Liza.
Paano ba yung nakapasok sa school na hindi naman siya bagay doon? Sobrang nerdy. Ewan ko ba? Ang pangit na nga niya. Yun yung paumasta sa akin.
Salamat siya.
Pigilan ko yung sarili ko kanina.
Baka naman may lahat ng kulang yan ha. Hindi ka litaw.
What is bullying? Bullying is an ongoing and deliberate misuse of power and relationship through repeated verbal, physical, or social behavior that intends to cause physical, social, or psychological harm. It can involve an individual or a group misusing their power or perceived power over one or more person who feel unable to stop it from happening. Bullying can happen in person or online. One of the things can prevent bullying is to teach your child to be kind to others, teach and make them understand both bullying and why it is bad to do it to some kids, also, and let them know how to respectful and how to treat people nicely. The effects of bullying. Youth who are bullied are more likely to suffer from the following. First, depression, anxiety, eating disorders, and thoughts of suicide. Health issues like headaches, sleep problems, abdominal pain, and fatigue. And lastly, academic issues including poor attendance, low test scores, and increased dropout rates. The solution to stop the bullying is, if you are being bullied, tell them to stop, get away from the situation, and ignore them. If you see someone bullying a kid, tell the person to stop and reach out and be friends. For parents, teach your kids to not bully a kid in school or any other places. Listen and support your children. Last, in school, start a anti-bullying club.